You've probably noticed a bin like this provided by Rippleglass that's purple here and around the metro, where the public is free to use these bins to recycle all their glass containers, not just wine and beer bottles, but all glass containers. It's as simple as this. All you do is have to toss your bottles in the bin and Rippleglass takes care of the rest. These glass bottles could have ended up in a landfill, but recently Kansas City residents have the option of recycling their beer and wine bottles. Boulevard Brewing Company has been producing beer for 22 years. With their introduction of Rippleglass, recycling has become a simple task.
When we started looking at Kansas City, we realized that what was missing was the processor. Somebody that could take the glass, make it into a usable material.
And a brewing plant is where the journey of a recycled beer bottle begins. This worker is placing bottles on the line to prepare them for production. The bottles start by being thoroughly rinsed and cleaned, then they are filled with beer. Labels are then placed onto the bottles, rolled down the line, get dropped into cardboard boxes, and then they continue on to be sealed. And finally get shipped to local retailers where the bottled beer is purchased and drank by you at homes, bars, pubs, and taverns. After a beer bottle's journey of being bottled, packaged, and then consumed, KC resident Christopher Turner uses one of the Rippleglass bins instead of his trash can.
Or taking so much for granted and wasting so much materials that, you know, I started recycling, and now it's just one of those things. It's like brushing your teeth, you know, something you do every day.
Throughout the day, trucks transport the purple bins to the Rippleglass plant. In 2011 alone, Rippleglass recycled so many beer bottles that if placed together, they could stretch almost halfway around the world. A couple times an hour, this worker uses a loader to move the glass into a hopper. The hopper conveys the glass into the plant at an even rate. Once inside, the conveyor belt moves under a magnet that lifts away any metal particles from the glass. This employee's mission is to pick out and toss any other remaining pieces that aren't glass. After all the foreign objects get removed, the glass is sent on a zigzag trip of conveyor belts throughout the plant. The glass is stripped of any contamination, then steadily cleaned and dried. And finally, it is made into a consistent size. The final product is sold to Owens Corning, a Kansas City, Kansas-based company that transforms it into fiberglass for your home for insulation.
And they've almost been like partners. Owens Corning's been our partner in starting this operation a little bit. And yeah, they want the glass because it saves them a lot of money, and at the same time you're using less energy, and it just makes a lot of sense.
Recycling glass in Kansas City used to be difficult, but the introduction of Rippleglass has made it convenient for residents to recycle their beer bottles. They do not have to let the bottle's life in a landfill. Instead, the glass can be used for multiple purposes, even to make a brand new beer bottle.